more shots.
No.
Oh, I hate drinking games.
Oh, you lightweight, right? Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Chris, I really need to talk to you.
Batter on the back.
I really wanted you to enjoy your evening.
Oh, we'll have a sambuca there.
It's DS Redfern.
Why is he snooping round again?
So sorry, love.
Oh, what more is there to ask?
Well, I know we thought that. We said as much. We said she can't be a murderer.
A murderer?
She hadn't got it in her.
But he doesn't believe you.
Oh, well, you know what it's like. It's probably procedure. They've got to tick all boxes.
No,
and
not
everything.
this fella. No. He's like a dog with a bone. He's gunning for me.
Oh,
I'm
well,
afraid,
this is-
Helen.
I don't believe you. It's true, Leanne. I'm your mum.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
No, unfortunately.
How? Well, you speak to me. How can you be?
I didn't want you to find out like this either of you. It's such a mess.
So what happened then, eh?
With Les.
Did you bang your head and suddenly remember, oh, I left the baby on the bus?
It wasn't like that.
What was it like then, eh? Get off me. Because I know one thing. I know you just didn't jump ship and start a fabulous new life in LA. You ran a string of grotty pubs in Manchester. You were half an hour away and you never even picked up a phone.
I wanted to.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you? Not on my 16th, on my 18th, on my 21st.
There were other reasons. Either was one of them. I don't expect you to understand, not at first.
Janice is my mother, end of story.
Lee, wait.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. You've had a shock. Please don't just go storming off yet.
And I thought they were having an affair. Her and Peter. Imagine that. This is worse.
Don't say that.
Much worse.
Hey, they're coming through!
Quiet, everybody, quite right. Happy birthday to you.
Please, I ain't getting around like some peeping Tom trying to worm your way back into my life. I just want to get to know.
Hey, we'll have none of that, Leanne.
Party, for God's sake. I needed this when I was 3, not 30.
This
Get
is
off me.
private business.
Go on, then. Sweep all that under the carpet, mother.
Did she just say mother?
Janice, she was only just step.
I suppose you knew about this, didn't you?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
You moved from the sundial to this dump. What did you think you were coming here for? The views?
Yeah, I know, love. I asked myself
Stop
that
it.
question.
You're a rubbish liar.
Yeah, you see, we forget that Janice was only the stepmother.
Oh, here, come here. Oh, how deep is it? You might need stitches. Oh, you're shaking, love. Come here.
Oh, really?
One night, one measly night off, and I can't even enjoy that.
What's happened? Fizz, what's up? Don't you ever clock off?
Policing's a 24-hour job, Mr. Brown. Public seem to like it that way.
It's all right. Take the notice of him. He gets free reign of the Xbox, don't you, when you're babysitting? Come on, Chaz, turn it off. We've got a visitor.
Is it?
Come in. Sit down. I'll sit the kettle on.
Carl, have you got a drop of brandy, please?
I think we could all do with a drink.
No, not for me. So that's it, is it? You drop a bombshell, knock us all for 6, sit back and have a bevy?
Okay, we should go.
What about Leanne?
We'll get out of your way and all.
You should be looking for her.
Leanne's not the only one who's had a shock.
I just want you to tell them one by one. Give them time to get their heads around it.
Yeah, well, that kind of thing takes effort. Consideration's not your bag, eh, Stella?
Hey, pal. Watch your mouth.
Not when you've got people like him around to mop up after you.
Time you were getting on with your missus.
Come on. Leanne needs you more. Come on.
In case you're interested, your daughter's outside. Your other daughter.
Carl.
She's in bits.
We have witnesses who saw you leave Chesney's birthday party.
Yeah, I went looking for John.
How long?
A few minutes.
And be more precise.
Yeah, 5, 10 tops. Don't take long to get from Roy's Rolls to here.
Our witnesses say it was longer than that.
Well, I think I'd know.
If you were telling the truth.
No, why wouldn't I be telling the truth? All I did was nip home.
If you were concealing the murder of an innocent man and the disposal of his body.
No, that's ridiculous.
Eyewitnesses confirm it.
What, confirm something that never happened?
You were gone long enough to help your husband kill Colin Fishwick and then conceal his body underneath the factory floor.
Well, I was gone long enough to run the 4-minute mile and all, wasn't I? But it don't mean I did it. My mind was on fruit punch. Someone had spiked it. I swear that's as criminal as it got.
You'll get your chance to swear, don't worry. When you take the stand in court.
What, on the fraud charge? Because you haven't got enough to charge me with murder, have you? Well, you haven't, though. All you've got is some dodgy tale about how long I was away. You've got no motive, no forensic evidence, nothing.
Well, luckily for the family of Colin Fishwick, you're not running this investigation. The Crown Prosecution Service is, and they see things differently.
First I lose Darren and now this.
Give it time, love. You might just get used to the idea.
What? Might turn out to be a good thing?
I hope so.
More gaining a sister than losing a mother, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, right.
That's 3 times in 10 minutes.
Oh, it's a good job they're not charging, eh?
I'm serious. James is the boss. He's the one who should be doing the talking.
Yeah, and he is, but he hasn't lived it like you. Dennis, just be yourself and you'll be fine.
Friends, neighbours, captains of industry, thank you for turning out in such numbers for Roof and Refuge. Every penny you raise tonight will go towards supporting needy people in Weatherfield. Now, I know what you're thinking. Of course he's going to say that. He's paid to. So, we decided you should get the lowdown from one of our success stories. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Tanner.
Hello. My mother used to say, if I fell in the air, well, I'd come up smelling the roses.
Go on, Dennis.
Except 6 months ago, I found myself skinned and sleeping rough in doorways. Now, forget romantic notions about solidarity on the streets. Out there, it's dog eat dog. The cardboard box that you're kipping in tonight could be a coffin in the morning. But Roof and Refuge changed all that for me. There were no questions, there were no judgments. They gave me a meal when I needed one, a hot shower, and a safe place to hang about in while I got my life back on track. 2010 was a bitter winter. And I know that if it hadn't been for Roof and Refuge, I know that I wouldn't have made it. But I'm not here to bring you down. No, I'm here to thank you. To thank you for what you've already given and what you're about to give. Because be in no doubt that tonight, each and every one of you can change a life. Thank you.
I'm still the same.
I'd always known there'd been fellas.
Not that many, eh, love?
But a baby. A baby that you had and walked away from when you were younger than me.
You've just lost a little respect for me, love. Maybe that was bound to happen. Eva, you were the lucky one. You're the one with all the memories.
As far as I'm concerned, that is my whole childhood gone.
You've wanted for nothing.
Except the truth.
You have been doted on all your life.
Yeah, now we know why.
Because I love you.
Because you loved Leanne.
That was
and you had no other way of showing it.
Did you suffer? Did you ever feel neglected?
I do now. Now I know I was the runner-up.
How dare you? How dare you feel sorry for yourself when that poor girl's had nothing? A useless lump of a father
and a lying bitch for a mother.
Hey, come on. This is getting out of hand.
Get off me. You're just as bad as she is.
Don't blame Carly. I knew nothing about this.
Well, what are you sticking up for her for, then? Doormat.
What I do is between me and your mother, and she's still your mother.
She is the one that needs reminding.
I've never hit her before.
Just leave her.
Eva!
Leave her.
A month of brunch to munch.
It's from Roswell's.
Yeah, but who eats brunch round here?
I think it just means breakfast.
or lunch, Norris?
Oh, not both.
Well, steady on, Norris. 3 bacon bars for a month. I'd say that was a bargain any time.
Come on.
Okay.
Well, what? I'm a pensioner.
Half an hour ago, you were captain of industry.
Well, that was half an hour ago.
She's still not answering.
Have you tried Cheryl's?
Yeah, she's not answering either.
It won't be personal.
Deirdre, it is personal.
She just needs time to let off some steam.
Maybe she's gone back to the Rovers.
No chance of that. It's all her schoolmates. We've just walked out and left them there. And that big Paula, she's come all the way from Liverpool. She's a piece of work, that Stella.
Go easy on her. You don't know the full story. Marriage to Les Battersby?
Oh, yeah, can't have been a barrel of laughs.
Yeah, Les Battersby, the most feckless, hopeless, useless chancer you could wish to meet, and she left a baby with him.
Oh, you've all made mistakes.
Yeah, well, I've made a few mistakes, Dad, but this is not one of them, so how comes Leanne thinks I'm public enemy number 1?
Just be patient. She'll hear your side of things eventually.
The question is, will she ever hear Stella's?
Well, I know one thing. She's not going to forget this birthday in a hurry, is she?
Remember you said I could have a sleepover with Chloe, Sophie and Iman?
Did I say all 3?
I've decided we're going to have it in the shed.
You are?
Everyone has it in the bedrooms. I want something they'll remember. We can have a midnight feast and candles.
No.
Fairy lights, then. You've got loads in the loft. You don't have to say yeah. Just say you'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Hi, love, have you got a minute?
I promised myself I'd tell her tonight about the move. She only wants to sleep over in the shed. We'd be lucky to have a window box.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
I said I'd think about it. Talk about burying your head in the sand.
I've decided to buy the house and keep you in as tenants.
And you know, thanks.
This is all very professional, James, we both said.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and as you know, we had our doubts about the organisation at the start.
But look, you were looking out for your daughter. But you didn't need to. She'd run rings around the lot of us.
Oh, get lost.
She dreamt up half these auction prices. And more, she promoted it. She got us a discount on the wine from Nick.
Discount? Practically giving it away.
And it was her brainwave to get Dennis up to talk.
Oh, you really did all that?
Yeah, well, we're a good team out there.
See? Not only bright, but modest too. She'd be really proud.
Dad, have you seen Leanne?
Who?
Leanne.
We're here. Oh, I thought she was having a party.
Thanks.
Okay, next up, a donation from the only greasy spoon in Weatherfield with a Michelin. Tire, that is. It's a month of brunches from Roy's Rolls. So he's going to start me off at £10. £10? The attractive lady at the back. 15? Anyone top that?
20.
Ooh, it looks good, kid.
20, very keen. Okay, 25.
This house is worth £120,000, Owen.
I'm a builder, Jerry Morton isn't. So you can knock another 10 off that.
Well, 110 then, it's still a small fortune.
Well, it's been a good year, sadly. But it's an ill wind and you'll make a proper tenant.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be an investment. Plus, you've been good to both my girls and I want to repay the favour.
Right, it's a lovely offer, unbelievable, but...
Look, don't say no, just say you'll think about it, yeah?
I couldn't have that on my conscience.
Anna, it's not a charity, love.
Oh, I just couldn't. Well, thank you.
Has he gone?
For now.
Well, ignore him. You know you're innocent.
I'm not innocent of fraud, Ches. I'm in it up to my neck.
Fiddling a few quid.
A few thousand quid.
Is a million miles away from trying to off someone.
I've proved I can't be trusted with money.
Like half the politicians in this country.
So why should a jury trust what I say in the dock? Not when the CPS believe I'm guilty. They're going to lock me up and throw away the key.
No, they're not.
Yeah. And after all I've said about me mum, my little Hope's going to grow up without mum or dad, just like I did.
Don't be daft. You rang me, that was the present. Yeah. Hey, maybe next year I'll make it up to you, eh? Yeah, I love you too. Bye.
Who's that?
It was Janice. She's in France, washing up pots in some country house hotel. Trevor's doing a bit of pottery and never heard her so happy.
Oh, well, that's something, eh?
She remembered it was my birthday. Nipped out especially.
Did you tell her?
What about Stella?
Yeah.
What'd you take me for?
No, I just thought...
What? I chuck all the years of mothering back in her face?
Sorry. Of course you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, some of us consider other people's feelings.
Lee, I found out by accident. What was I supposed to do? Tell you myself? It wasn't my secret to tell.
Yeah, well, I wish it wasn't hers. And you can stop looking at me like that. She was the one who dumped a baby.
No. You know, things aren't that simple. They never are.
Oh, funny. Because when I was little and all my friends were making cards for Mother's Day, it seemed pretty simple to me. My mother walked out on me. End of story.
Love, that's a kid's way of looking at it. And I know it must have hurt you. But you're not a kid anymore.
Oh, so stop behaving like one, is that it?
Didn't say that.
Anyway, she's the one behaving like a child. Thinks she can squeeze out a few tears and my heart will melt. I've got all the family I need, thanks.
I used to say that about me dad. I was wrong. It's Deirdre and Simon. Do you want me to ask her to keep him tonight?
No, I don't. Nothing's changed. Hiya, come up, you two.
You must have some questions, surely.
No, I don't. I've seen her. She's an head worker. Got all the answers I need.
Lee.
Peter, I don't want her in my life, all right?
Hey, hope you've brought some cake.
5 minutes, that's all I'm asking. Please, Leanne, just hear me out just this once, and if you never want to speak to me again, I'll understand.
It
£40, Norris.
wasn't my fault. It was a fly.
Overwhelming indifference. That voucher was mine at £10.
There's nothing we can do about it now, is there?
Shaken down, Sophie.
Next up, a genuine ladies' leather handbag.
Oh, be still my beating heart.
Bid for it.
No, you've not seen my wardrobe. Sandbag central.
Okay, so for such a stunning item, let's start the bidding at £100.
500.
Thank you, man.
Good cause.
£500? Well, that's a very generous offer for this genuine leather Napa handbag. Anyone else? Norris? Okay. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold! To the man with a lucky lady in his life.
Come to the factory tomorrow, I'll give you the cash.
Am I dreaming it?
No. There you are, madam. Call it an early birthday present.
It's not my birthday till January.
Well, if you don't want it, I'm sure
Oh, no, I want it. I want it more than my first pair of stilettos. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you.
Mate, feel the weight of that, and that's mostly notes. Can you believe this?
Robin Janet won't.
Well, there you go, darling, and well done.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you. That is one in the eye for Christy Reed. Yeah, and a marathon and a bath of beans.
It's official, we won.
I was 17 when I had
I
you.
don't need all the once upon a time.
We were over the moon, me and Les. You were beautiful.
She still is.
It were me that chose Leanne. He wanted to call you Betty after his mother. Les liked a drink. It wasn't a problem at first. He were quite happy to sit at home with us. Then when you started teething, the quick pint after work turned into a sesh. He'd roll in the middle of the night and wake you up. He started to crash in the spare room. I was lonely.
Oh, here we go.
I was just a kid myself. Not bad looking. I met a bloke. Mike, he had a car and a few quid in his pocket.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Get on with it.
I tried to get back to you, but she wouldn't let me. His mother, she took you.
Is that it?
I begged and I pleaded. I got a kid off the estate to threaten Les. I offered him money. She wouldn't let me through the door.
You were scared of a 50-year-old woman?
Les was just as bad.
You don't leave your kid, Stella, unless you want to. It's as simple as that.
Please, Leanne, I am not saying I didn't make mistakes.
Every birthday, I waited for a card for you.
I sent cards. Toys, dresses. I stood for hours outside the playground railings. I even spoke to you once. You threw your ball over the fence and I fetched it. You had a wonky fringe and pumps, not shoes. You had buttons missing in your cardigan.
Yeah, well, there's no shame in being skint. They did what they could for me.
My Eva was the best dressed kid in Manchester.
Oh, bully for her!
I'm just saying I was a good mum when I got the chance to be. Could be again.
You can get out now.
It's Leanne's choice. Sorry.
I brought this for you. Take it, it's yours.
Open it.
It's your first girl.
What did I tell you? Head worker.
Lee.
I know you think I'm being harsh, but I've had to be.
You say you got that from me?
I don't care. It's history, like you and me.
Only if you want it to
History.
be.
Go on. Get back to your family and let me get back to mine.
Well, things don't look too good for Fizz. Jenny McAlpine has an exclusive preview of what's coming up at itv.com/Corrie.
Next on Paul O'Grady Live, I'll be joined by Janet Jackson, Bob Geldof and Joe Jonas. So get comfy and I'll see you in a minute. Thank you.
As Paul said, he's live next tonight on ITV1.